we have seen enough basics. Now it's time to look into templates and write some templates and execute some templates as a different number of exercises. So Packer's behavior is determined by the Packer template, which consists of a series of declarations and commands for Packer to follow. So this template tells Packer what plugins, so basically depends upon builders, provisioners, post processors to use, and how to configure each of those plugins and what order to run them in. This template contains a flexible variable injection tools as well as built-in functions to help you customize your builds. So historically, Packer used a JSON template, but Packer is transitioning to a new template configuration format that uses capital H, capital C, capital L. So HCL2, the same configuration language used by Terraform and HashiCorp's other products. So this format is more flexible, more modular, and more concise than the original JSON template format. While the JSON format is still supported, certain new features in the Packer core will only be implemented for the new year HCL format. So please use the sidebar on the documentation that you find. So there, I'm just talking about the documentation. Just use the sidebar on the documentation to find out the conversion of JSON into HCL, or I will show you now only. Just a minute. I'll just show that once, and then this is our documentation. Let me get to documentation here. So if you see here, you can find out HCP Packer, and then Packer, just a minute, Packer CLI external plugins HCP Packer. So here these are communicators, templates. You have a templates here. So in templates you have HCL template and JSON templates. If you click on HCL, let me go. So this is how HCL looks like. Anyway, we are going to talk about that. And then JSON Packer, you have to click on JSON Packer templates, or JSON templates will get it. So this is JSON. Here you can see the JSON templates, and here you can see the JSON template structure. Okay, anyway, now we are going to work on JSON first. So now we are going to the Packer template using JSON format. That's what our initial exercise is. Once JSON is done, then let's move to HCL. Okay, so let's begin with the builder section. The builder section in Packer template in JSON format. The builder section is mandatory and contains all of the properties that define the image and its location. So such as its name, the type of image, the cloud provider on which the image will be generated, and connection information to the cloud, the base image to use, and the properties that are specific to the image type. These are the information that will be provided in the builder section. So within the template, the builder section contains an array of all the builders that Packer should use to generate machine images for the template. So builders are fundamentally responsible for creating machines and generating images from them for various platforms. For example, there are separate builders for EC2 VMware, VirtualBox, etc. So Packer comes with many builders by default and can also be extended to add new builders. So this is the syntax of builders section in Packer template in using JSON format. JSON. So open brace, open curly brace, and then close curly braces. In between, you will have your builders section. So as usual, double quote builders section, and then it's similar as we have discussed in JSON format. It looks like JSON format, and inside that you have to add your builder definitions. Let's take the complete builder definition. So a simple builder definition maps to exactly one build. As if it is a single builder definition, a single and then simple builder definition maps to exactly one build. So in the inside that you will mention only one build. So a builder definition is a JSON object. So these are called, this complete this complete section is called as JSON object that requires at least a type key. So the type is the name of the builder that will be used to create a machine image for the builder. So in addition to the type, so the other keys configure the builder itself. For example, if it is AWS, builder requires an access key, a secret key, and some other settings. So these are placed directly within the builder definition. So this is one example. If it is a builder, AWS builder, then the type of the service that you are going to use, Amazon EBS, Amazon Elastic Block Storage, then access key you have to mention, secret key you have to mention. So this is how a single and a simple builder definition looks like in JSON format. So now let's move into let's continue with the builders section itself. So here, if we want to create the same image but on several providers, this is a multiple provide multiple builders. So here we are going to use multiple builders, so we can indicate the same template file multiple block builders. The template file remains same. That's why we used to call uni resource. You will have only one resource, one configuration file, but you can use it for n number of builders. So we can indicate the same template file multiple block builders, which will contains the providers, which will contain the provider properties. For example, you just see the code that it's visible on the left side. So here we have mentioned two builders. So builders section, this is the object, it's a builder object. Inside that you have two builders. Inside the builder section you have two builders. The first one is Azure RM and the second one is Docker type. Location is Vestas, and then image that you have mentioned is Alpine latest. So this is how you can mention two or multiple providers. So in this code sample, in this code snippet, we define in the Packer template the information for an image of an Azure VM and the information for a Docker image based on Alpine. So